listen this video and watch.
So I'm Carol Cassis. I'm part of the in-house sales team in Cipriani Residences, Miami. I'm very happy to be part of your presentation here. Basically, you have also like event spaces like in New York City. A lot. You're gonna see throughout my presentation the position of the brand. It's more than a brand, right? This is a hospitality brand. And what is the difference between a branded building versus a branded hospitality brand, right? The thing is, here the management is done by the family. It's completely involved with everything. Usually, when you have a branded building, sometimes they hire a management company that is separate from the brand, right? In this case, everything is in the same family, and that gives you a lot of confidence in terms of add value, right? I think Cipriani comes to Brickell, one of the 10 best neighborhoods in the world by Forbes, something that is very nice for your clients to understand. We're well positioned in Miami because we have beautiful projects in Miami. We have beautiful neighborhoods, but when you talk about Brickell, you talk about the one of the most important financial districts in the world. If you see the press is already saying every other week, Miami Herald about Brickell, you know, Blackstone is here, Microsoft, big hedge funds, right? That gives you already a prospect or a pipeline of tenants if your clients are looking into an income rental unit, right? Or if they're looking into a primary residence, they know they're surrounded by everything from entertainment, from, you know, great retail. You have a park. I'm going to explain all that later, but basically you have location. That's very important in real estate, and that's the way we're going to start. Now, besides the location, have you ever been in any Cipriani in the world?
No, I heard a lot about the restaurant in New York.
That's a good start. So let me tell you, the brand is a legendary brand. It started in 1931 in Harry's Bar in Venice. So this family is fourth generation of a great hospitality brand, very successful. So in Venice, in Harry's Bar, where you see here is Arrigo Cipriani. Arrigo with his father, both were the ones that built this empire, right? So in Harry's Bar, you had Queen Elizabeth, you have Hemingway, you have the big names of Hollywood. All that spirit is what we want to bring to Brickell, right? So they are the big ambassadors of the Italian culture. They are the ones that the inventors of the Bellini, of the Carpaccios. So they know how to have fun. I love the Italians. They understand what entertainment means, right? So
this is basically the story of everything start with the family, for the Cipriani family, the Mr. C's.
Yeah, Mr. C is part very, very good add-on there, because Mr. C they are the grandkids of Arrigo Cipriani. It's a little bit of a spin on the brand. It's the same beautiful service, but it's oriented a little bit of a millennials, right? Of a younger crowd. And in this case, Mr. C in Miami is in Coconut Grove, a completely different area. So, but it's the same family, but Cipriani is the tree of this branch that is Mr. C.
That's so why that's why it makes it different. It makes a unique. It's classic. It's a very high end, 5 stars. Everything is basically with a white glove, buttons, and the entrance of the residence. So basically, you're gonna have the same experience that you're having in the restaurants and every areas and around the world. They're around the world, right?
Exactly. So let's talk around the world, right? This is around the globe. So they're very strong in many parts of the world, including Middle East and all, of course, Italy, Monte Carlo, Ibiza, Milan, Hong Kong, right? Vegas, New York, Mexico City. I was in Mexico a few weeks ago. They love the brand. In New York, you have basically Casa Cipriani, that is a members only club. You have Cipriani residences, but that's a condo conversion, very different from what we're going to have here.
Yes.
And also the restaurant is open to the public. In this case here is a members only tower from ground to up, brand new, one of its kind, very, very exclusive. So that's the difference. And then it's also, they're also building something in Punta del Este that is the Monaco of South America, and where you're going to have a casino, an hotel, and residences, but nothing like in here in Miami. And that's why I think you and your clients will love it. So
Wow.
basically, this is the portfolio Cipriani. People will think, oh no, it's a restaurant place. No, it's this. No, it goes farther than that. They are in music. They also have like Asian food. They go into flower events. They have all about pastries, all about residences. All this that you see here is part of the Cipriani brand. So it's not only what you see in restaurants, they go farther than that. Event spaces around the world, right? So this is a great way to understand the power of the brand.
And also that they're very famous for their drink, their
Yeah,
famous
the
drink.
Bellinis, of course. That's part of the incredible like lifestyle you're gonna have here. Bellinis, Carpaccio, 24/7 restaurant. And who makes it happen? Mass Capital. Mass Capital is the developer of this project. They have a great track history in Miami. They were involved in Louvre House. They were involved in Conrad Brico. They have done things in Miami River. They have now pipeline in the Paragon in Miami Beach, 3900 Alton. And along the way, of course, if you have sold in Miami, you know we have Arquitectonica. They have an incredible history record
Yes.
around 59 countries. And of course, Brico City Center in Miami, and along a lot of other things that they have done with Arquitectonica GEO in terms of landscaping, including 57 Ocean and the Frost Museum of Science. So
This is amazing that the team is Arquitectonica is the architect is one of the more recognizable here in
yes,
South Florida. Yeah.
exactly. So we are very lucky to have him hand by hand with Mass Capital, and also 1508 London. Who is 1508 London? It's a design studio that's very powerful in Dubai. They have done incredible things in that area, in hotels, private residences, also in Hong Kong, and now they're involved in the Mandarin Oriental Beverly Hills. So their portfolio is very impressive. I will recommend guys to go into Instagram and follow them in 1508 London
Okay.
account to understand the finishes and everything they have done. Of course,
The
location.
location around the area. What
So
is that? What you can find around this beautiful project?
So besides to have a legendary brand, right, that already gives you a very important value add-on into your investment, you have location. Location is everything, right? We're in the
Yes.
perfect location in the south side of Brico. Why? Because we are very close to Simpson Park, very close to Brico, Bay Brico. And here you have Brico City Center, you have Sexy Fish, Mary Brico, all walkable distance, right? So you are in the perfect location where you have tranquility, nature with the
Right.
park, but at the same time, you're not far away from anything. But if you don't want to walk, we're gonna have a limousine. So it takes you everywhere in
It's a
Brico.
service, right? It's a
It's
service
all
that only
about service.
exclusively for the residences.
It's all
That's
about
amazing.
service here. So the beautiful thing, Brico is one of the most well-positioned neighborhoods and one of the 10 best in the world, as I said before. But because of that, congestion is the negativity of progress, right? But the
Right.
beautiful thing about our location that you can get out from here easy to go to the expressway right away. So you don't have to go
Yeah.
north with everything there, the crazy, the entertainment, the whole busy area. you go south and you go straight to 95 to get out of Brickell,
Yeah,
right?
that's a main highway, and the good thing also is that everything around Brickell and where is going to be Cipriani, you're having very close, 15 minutes away, the beach, 50 minutes away, Coral
From
Gables. Well,
Coconut
I would
Grove.
say 25 minutes from Coral Gables, 20 minutes from the airport, and it's very close to Wynwood and
It's
Design
very
District.
central.
Very
It's very
central. So you have
central.
so many north, south, east, west, everywhere you have everything to go. Go to downtown Miami, go to Bayside. Like it's very central. That's what I
Exactly.
like about this tower. And one of the things that I like is not only is classic, it's beautiful, it's luxurious, and you have the same touch, that touch, Italian classic touch that every European and American and everybody, South America, Central America, wants to have in this project. It's nothing normal, like it's nothing regular like you see around. You see so many developers, that many pre-constructions and everything, but not branded. That's what I like about this project.
Exactly. So you got into the very important point. We're a branded service, white glove service building where you know you are getting pampered like in a five
Right.
hotel service, but you don't have the hotel component. Very important. We're not a short-term rental building. What does it mean for you? You get pampered, you get the perks of a five-star hotel, but without the activity of the in and out. Here, only residents and guests can enjoy the building. The
Yes.
building is a beautiful tower, 80-story building
Look
with
at that.
397 residences. And basically, as I said, it's very close to Simpson Park here, the Bay here. This is Brickell Avenue, Key Biscayne, and that's where we were saying this is a single family home area where you can get out really fast and get out from Brickell in order to go to any other place in Miami. Here on your north side, to give you an understanding of location, this is SLS and this is Infinity, okay? Here,
Carol, and I have a question for you. Now that you're showing that location, and this is a question that I have right now in the chat, that is they're asking for the security, and I was reading an article, and they were having a really number one security around the area. Like you can be walking around, even sport people, artists, people, actors. And my one of my leaders, his name is Thomas Hoffman. He
yes,
was talking.
I talk to him very often.
He was talking with us in one of our training, and he was talking about how safe is this area, and he was giving us a little bit of the story of Andrea Bocelli,
Uh-huh.
that he lived half of the year in Miami Beach. He even go to a church that he didn't want to say where, but it's a church that he comes every Sunday to sing in the church. So that makes you feel safe. Like, you know, you can walk, you can go around, you can use anything you have in your cars, in your luxury cars, exotic cars, or you can have your watch. You can be walking everywhere and it's going to have a lot of security. That's very
Miami became,
important.
it's true, Miami became one of the best countries, I call it country to Miami because country itself
Yes. Yes,
is a
it's
very
a
different
tiny.
animal than anything else. So I will say it's one of the best cities in the world right now. I think I've been in this city in Miami since 1998. I have seen everything. I never thought I would talk about Brickell the way I'm talking today. I think the idea that we have become really one of the most important cities in the world with it's no joke. We are basically one of the most important financial districts in the world.
Right.
The mayor has supported to get to this point. And I think it's something very important what you're saying. Like immigration we have right now is insane. And that puts us in a position where we know we have an incredible product to offer, right?
Yes.
So we need incredible weather, and as you said, we can wear anything you want here. Of course, always you take precautions on anything, but basically
Yeah.
here you really can live the life you like, the nice
Yes.
lifestyle, and people enjoy life, right? Here the
Yes.
weather it helps you to have a better life, and imagine to have it in Cipriani in a tower like this with all the services you want, with all the pamper you need, and basically in an incredible maintenance, low maintenance. It's $1.25 a foot, and that includes all the amenities and services I'm going to show you. But something that you are not looking at, you cannot see, but you can feel in your pocket, is that this land that is 2.8 acres is located in Zone X. What does it mean for you? It means that you are out of flood zone. And what does it mean for your
That's
pocket?
very important.
You keep low insurance, right? And keep the maintenance lower than the usual insurance, right? So something that you don't see, but you feel. So that's
Right.
the important thing about this law.
Right. Right.
We're, as I said, we're 397 residences, and all the residences are resident-only dining services by Cipriani. And also we have a 24-hour staff trained by Cipriani, helping you in everything possible that you could think of, right? So
Okay.
let's say, also this, I'm gonna give you all the
Look at
details
that
of
view. That's gonna be your view.
yeah, it's an
Beautiful.
incredible view from the crown, right? You are in a building that basically is looking like a cruise ship coming from Venice to Brickell, right? Look at the wood here, the details in
Yeah,
the
the
balcony.
finish. The
The
finish
finish
is the finish. They have the finish, the same finishes that you can see in the restaurants, and that wood
exactly.
finish is
Exactly
very
right.
classy.
So we have 10-foot ceilings from ceiling height, 10 foot in balcony depth. So it's very comfortable to put like, outdoor furniture. You can enjoy the in and out, a lot of lighting. The beautiful thing about our residences, they come finished. So I will explain that later, but you have everything. So no headaches for any of your investors or for someone that comes here for a primary residence.
Right.
Let me explain a little bit about the building in this part on the ground floor. What is happening here, this is 14 Terrace, this is South Miami Avenue, and here you're gonna have a signature restaurant. We think it could be something along the way, along with Cipriani family, like Harry's Table or something like Italy, New York, or something like Dean and DeLuca that is no longer available, but it's something along those lines, right?
Right.
That is the only place in the building that is open to the public. The rest that you're gonna see, everything is members only and residents. Uh,
It's very exclusive.
very
It's very
exclusive. So
exclusive.
here you have what we call the wellness center, and also where the parking is located. So the developer is creating these spaces where you can exercise, you can maybe do some CrossFit, have a juice in the juice bar, or just sit down in your lounge under air conditioner, because we wanted to create these spaces that you can enjoy a little bit more if you're
Right.
coming from your bike ride, or you're tired and you want to kind of like sit down for a minute, have a nice juice. The idea is
Right.
to enjoy every inch of this building, right? So here's the location between 1 and 6 floors where the parking will be located. It's elevated. It's also for smart cars, like with electric charges.
Excellent.
So
Yes.
you have all those options, and also it's covered. So it's a nice thing, elevated and covered. Okay.
Excellent. Yes, that's very important in that area. And yes, we're talking about the views. That's the most beautiful part.
Yes, look at we have already couples very happy in our building. This is our views from the south
Wow.
side of the building, right? So we have this is our premium side in the building. We have what is Key Biscayne, Brickell Avenue, South Miami Avenue. As you see here, this is expressway right away. So you go here
Yeah, it's
and
all
get out.
connected.
It's very well connected there, right? Look at how beautiful our views are.
It's gorgeous.
And you know, they all have something special to give.
Right.
It's our southeast. This is
Look
our
at
east.
that.
And I always stop here because I feel like in Brico is our Manhattan South, right? We are selling sexy views between buildings and water. Imagine at night, this is dark, this all light up, so it's
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yes. Look
Yes.
at the northeast side. You see
Wow.
Miami, you can see Fisher Island, you can see south of
All
it,
right. Yeah.
right? So very nice. Now, if you're looking into value, right? This is very important.
That's a very important.
If you're looking into value, you go to north views. You have SLS and Infinity. You have kind of like a very urban views. You are in Manhattan South, right? At night is so light up. So my recommendation, if you want to be in the building, but you want to be in a price per square foot in the lower side, I will go into the 05 line, right?
Right.
The north side, northwest side. So to serve is first to love. This is the philosophy behind the Cipriani family,
Cipriani.
Arrigo Cipriani. And what really does it mean? Like from 1931, they know what they're doing. It's all about service. So what does it mean? Really, we're going to have a designated director of residences. For example, let me ask you, Charlie, if you have an investor, for example, from New York, and your client is like, I want to rent my apartment, or I want to go to my apartment next Monday. So he can call the designated director of residences and help him to have his unit completely clean, to water all the plants while he's not there, and then taking care of the pets if needed. So everything is going to be taken care for your client while they're out and not here in Miami. So that's a beautiful thing. Usually you have to have a manager to help you with your unit. It's a headache. It basically sometimes
Yeah.
they don't do the job
Everything here,
well,
yes.
you
Everything here
know?
is inside the building, inside the management that we have
Exactly.
inside the residences. That's a
And that's a
great,
huge difference because
yeah.
you have inside the brand, you have the service. So that's the headache free, right? That's the
Right.
lifestyle of a headache free lifestyle. So that's what
Yeah, that's amazing.
this brand know what to do. What is the difference between a Cipriani and a Four Season or a Ritz Carlton, right? Those are controlled by a corporation. In this case, it's controlled by a family that they put the seal of the family in everything they
Hmm.
do. Very connected
So
with the
here there's
client.
no subcontracting management company. This is
Exactly.
everything family internal, which is much better because they maintain that brand. That's why I continue saying this, and it's important to understand this point, which
Yeah.
is branded. When it's branded, they have to take care of every detail to don't go outside of the line.
Yeah.
You know?
Hospitality branded is the key because
Yes.
they know what they're doing. They are controlling the management and it's not a separate entity, right? So it's very
Yes.
important to understand the difference. So let me ask you, Charlie, when is your birthday?
April 14.
Ah,
Just
you're
last
nice
week.
like me. I'm April 17. Good.
What?
Happy birthday. Yeah. Great. So I'm asking you this. Let's say I want to celebrate your birthday April 14, right? So instead of going to the restaurant here, right, we're gonna have the concierge organizing something, the private dining with your friends and family, with a butler, with the Metro D, something special only for you and your friends. In the restaurant, it's only residents and guests, okay? But it's not open, like it's not open to the public. It's 24/7 at your convenience, the restaurant. And if you don't want to go to the restaurant, they have room service to you 24/7. It's incredible. So here you have a lounge, a movie theater, an office center, a fitness center with all the carpaccios and the bellinis. You have to hit the gym in some point. and then you have the Listic Spa, right? So it's nice to have this. The eighth floor
That's
amenities, we have pickleball. It's coming back
pickleball. It's
again.
very
Yes,
popular. It's becoming very popular here.
very popular. So basically, pickleball is where it's like a small scale of a tennis. And then you have the yoga athletic lawn. So while you meditate and relax, you can
Right.
go after that to have your Bellini and the lap pool, where it's an adult pool. And I will explain that further with my next renderings. And this is the golf simulator where you can also practice golf. This
That's
is
great.
the only floor plate in the building that combines residences with amenities. It's called the floor plate number 8, but the rest of the building is completely different. It is divided in three blocks. Okay, I will explain that later. Okay, this is where the fun is, where the heart is, where everybody wants to have fun, right? So here you have the amenities in the floor 7 and 8. 7 is where the pool is for the family, everybody to enjoy, close to the restaurant. Look at how beautiful the European
Yes.
flair. It looks like we're in the Côte d'Azur on south of Italy, but we're in the middle of Rico, so it's incredible, right? So
Like a your very compressed world there. Only
yes,
related
yes.
with everything related with Italian style.
Italian elegance and top-notch service. So
I love it. I
those are
love
the
it.
incredible things
Look
that
at
you
the
get.
gazebos. You have gazebos and everything like
Yes,
that's
yes. The idea is to have a lot of fun, to eat outside, to eat inside. The good thing about Miami is that you can do that all year long, right?
right.
So, but if you don't want to be close to kids, or you don't want to be close to big parties, you are like, no, I want to go to the 8th floor where I can lay down here. I can have my Bellini in my bar, or I can lay down in the sun and nobody bothers me because
Yeah, it's
I have,
like more quiet time space, and then on
yes,
the bottom is like more family fun
family
time.
oriented fun with
Got it.
everybody.
That's great because I mean it's like everything. Maybe you want to read a book and you don't want to hear too much noise.
Exactly. So
And
that's,
you're there more private, and yeah, that's great. Like this is great because it's they're thinking in every detail that like a
yeah.
person
You have
comes.
for everybody, right? So you
Yeah,
have everything for everybody. Kids,
yes.
pets, families, no families, single, everyone that wants to enjoy. This is a shot from the south side of the building. Basically, it's showing a nice view of the restaurant. This is where the family pool is at the 7th floor. This is a beautiful, beautiful picture of the rendering of the restaurant. Very Cipriani with the colors, blues, leathers. Where you're gonna have the famous clock on the restaurant. This is open 24/7, available for you to at your convenience. The menus, you're gonna see the typical menu of a Cipriani. You have the chance not to cook ever, basically, in your kitchens, and you will see you're gonna have the best time in your life because you don't need to do anything. You just get pampered, right? So
Right.
already people enjoying having their Bellinis and enjoying beautiful people, having fun. Let's talk about the residences itself, right? They are generous 10 feet floor to ceiling units. As I said, they come finished. What does it mean finished? Your clients can pick from 3 styles of flooring that they're all
Okay.
like Italian materials. They are being done by 1508 London. And the Ital Craft kitchens, you're gonna have the clock, the typical clock of Cipriani. It's gonna be all wired for a smart system. The idea is that you can control AC,
Yeah, it's a smart
and
tower. It's a
everything
smart
is my
building.
tower for sure. The only thing we're not doing is the closets and the window treatments because we feel it's very personal, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
we have Wolf Sub-Zero appliances. We're gonna have wine coolers in every single unit because this is a fun tower. This is a place to have fun, enjoy life. We're gonna have spacious laundry rooms. You're gonna see the beautiful thing about this building that we have post-pandemic floor plans. What does really mean, floor pandemic, post-pandemic? Means like they're generous, big for Brickell. We started 1+10 because we realized that people work from home nowadays, right? So we need those
Mm.
spaces.
They need the space.
Imagine me, it's 1,318 square feet for a 1+10. That's unheard of. Brickell, that's a 2+10 in any other building,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So it is
So
a
basically, what makes also not only the brand, but that makes a difference, big difference in this unit is that they're bigger than the other type of building that they're creating right now, developing right now in Brickell.
Exactly. No, you see a lot of short-term rentals, you see a lot of like beautiful buildings, don't take me wrong, but this is a different product. This is for someone that have not been able to find out maybe a single family home or a
Right,
nice comfortable turnkey service building with an
right.
incredible
Yeah,
brand.
exactly.
So let's say I want to talk about my O1 line on the middle of the building. So basically the building is divided in three, okay? It's divided in the 8th floor that I show you, but then it's
Okay.
9 to 19, and then basically 9 to 18, 19 to 61, and then 62 to 78, right? So your bread and butter, where you're gonna sell the most to all your clients, is gonna be in the body of the building from 19 to 61. So my O1 line that you see right now is my most popular floor plan in the building. People are looking into 3 bedroom, 4 bedrooms, large units, because there's a lack of inventory, right? Our
Right.
market is so hot. If
Yes.
you know, the ISG report shows that 5 buildings going to be built by the 2025 in only between Fort Lauderdale and Coconut Grove. It's crazy. So
It's
it's not
crazy.
only
It's insane.
scarcity, it's not only scarcity in single families, it's also a very tight condo market. But this,
It's really bad right now. Look, right now, like we have that training, like we have every week with Thomas, and he was telling us, I mean, of one seller of a used property, you have 10 or 12 offers. And
yeah,
it's really, really hard to compete with that. It's becoming like option.
exactly.
And here we have what makes a difference is you're buying kind of like zero in a zero price right now without putting anything on top. It's kind of like unfair when you're trying to get a home for you, for your family, moving from another state. And I can get
Yeah.
something like that. Having that Brickell now, Brickell City that is becoming more upscale, more like Manhattan or that style, more luxurious that is already here and more with this type of projects and with
You
this
will be surprised, Charlie. You will be surprised. But basically, you will think that the beach has not progressed the way people like areas like Brickell have done, right? I
yes,
feel that the beach has come kind of like a little, it feels a little old in a way. I think we're getting the best brands in the world and the best companies in the world in
right,
this area.
in this
So if
area.
you're talking about value right now, Brickell is one of the best areas you can get and best
Yeah,
areas around the world. So
they call it
we're
the
not even
tech
talking
hub.
about Miami.
Is the future, is the tech hub, is
Exactly.
very
Silicon
modern.
Beach,
Yes,
you
yes,
know, so let's talk about 01. It's a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, one powder room, 2000 is 62 square feet. Basically, it's a corner unit, south exposure. You have, look at how big, a huge laundry room, huge closet, very square primary bedroom that allows you to put a big
yeah, very
canopy
easy to
bed.
furnish it. It's very easy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Usually these columns are in the middle of the floor plan where you don't know what to do with them, right? So this is very well located here. with a beautiful corner unit, very spacious to put like
I
nice.
love the balcony. The balcony looks like a backyard.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. Look at this. This
Look
is
at the
2 plus
space.
10. Look at this 2 plus 10, 1910 square feet with the
Nice.
columns outside
Beautiful.
the balcony. So it allows the floor plan to be so beautifully done and square. Look at 12 by 12, the den. The den
Right.
can be easily converted in a third bedroom because you have a third full bathroom. So this floor plan, look at this one, Charlie. 03 with a storage included, 1910 square feet, 2 plus den. It's just like unheard of in Brickell, right? Beautifully
It's
done,
great.
huge
Yeah.
den, very, very well positioned floor plans, very smart. Look at my old four on a corner on the north side of the building, 2 plus den, 1869 square feet, very nicely done with a huge
Yes.
laundry room, home office. Look, you have everything for everybody in the family. So they don't need to fight over the office space, or it's a very well planned, because besides your office space in your unit, you have it in the building. So you have all the services needed.
Yes.
The O5, this is my best value. So if you are looking into someone, I want the best price per square foot, Charlie, please help me. Okay, you go to a 2 plus den on the O5 line, right? So this is where you're gonna find the best prices, 1408 square feet. You have a nice den also. You have a very nice laundry room, two full bathroom, one powder room, very convenient, right? So this is my most popular 1 plus den in the building, because they are located in the higher side, in the middle higher side of the building from 19 to
Okay.
61. South exposure 1 plus den. This is for the people that don't want such a huge floor plans. Basically, they're thinking about a pied de terre, or they're thinking about coming for a weekend and they're going to use it time to time. This is a 1 plus den, very comfortable with a den 9 by 9, 1204 square feet. So very convenient.
So you
But
have a lot of options. Look at
yeah,
this
look at
one. Look at
this.
this one.
This is for your client that I'm the VIP. I'm a special. I want a special unit. I want a mansion in the sky. This is basically what you get. So you get a 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, and one powder room, almost 3,500 square feet, flow through views. Look at this.
So
Look
it's
at
amazing. It's huge.
huge, two private elevators, a lobby entrance, your private
That's
corner.
insane.
It's
All
incredible.
these units. Let me ask you a question. All these units, they have their own parking. Like for each unit, you have your own space for cars, your vehicles,
You
right?
basically, let me tell you about parking in the building. So 1 plus then is valet only. That is part of your HOA. That is a
Right.
dollar 25.
Okay.
For 2 plus then you have one parking assigned and valet. For 3 and 4 bedrooms like this one, two parking assigned and valet. Okay.
Okay, perfect. And what about the kitchen and all the closets, talking about floors, bathrooms, and all these details in tile and marble? You have, like you explained before, you have options to pick the
Options that we
options,
have
but
not
they
received yet.
maintain, okay, but they maintain the line, right? You have to
Exactly. It's
use
all
those
about
options.
Italian details, Italian materials. So the idea here basically is to have a no headache building. The only thing, we don't want construction after basically
Okay,
closing.
okay.
Usually in some time in projects, you close a unit and everybody's doing construction. It's a chaotic times. Here we don't
That's
want it.
that balcony is it's amazing. It's killing me. Like I feel like it's a backyard in the sky. It's
Exactly,
crazy.
that's exactly what it is. It's a mansion in the sky with two private elevators. But if you have the kind of client that wants only a 2 plus them because 4 bedroom is too big, You have that option, and you have a private elevator with a lobby entrance, and then you have your beautiful den. And look, the columns are outside from the whole floor plan. You have 1840 square feet, so very well positioned. The O3 line, the same thing, one private elevator, a private lobby with 1840 square feet, and it's helping you to put beautiful furniture, right? With all those finishes that 1508 will do, it will look like incredible residence.
And
Look at
wow, you have more units to
yeah.
show. Oh my
This
God.
is the O4 line. That is the north side of the building. If you feel you prefer the north side where Port of Miami is, where Fisher Island is, and you want to see the whole beautiful part of Miami, you pick O4 line, 35, almost 3,500 square feet, two private elevators again. Basically, they're mirrored to each other. So in the crown of the building, to explain to you, you have only 4 lines there. So it's very private, less congested, and less people, right? So
What about the other units?
so the other units, you have also a very, I'm going to show you the typical.
It's
You
very
have
limited.
so
Yeah.
three elevators that serve 3 units, and 3 elevators that serve the other side of the 3 units. So it's
Okay.
very well put it together. They're fast elevator. Remember, it's an 80-story building. So these elevators are very smart elevator, fast, and they really, with a fob, without numbers touching any number, will go direct to your
Right.
floor. Okay. So basically, this is my floor plans that I wanted to show you. And of course, we can serve your clients in a specific, right?
Right.
When you have a specific client to understand views, we have drones for all the views in the building. So there's no doubts about views. And basically, that's you're gonna have happy people like this one enjoying the lifestyle, right? That's the idea. And something very important is the payments today for your clients, right? So basically, we're asking for reservation. Charlie, you are so good in what you do that you came very early to me. What does it mean for your clients? You're really putting them in the best part of a project when you have family and friends
Yes.
prices. And basically, even if they don't want to do anything with this building, they're gonna make money in 3 years and a half because you are in an excellent location with an incredible brand, win-win situation. So there's no way that they're not going to make money here. So even if they decide not to do anything with this property, you're going to be able to sell it to them for an incredible price. Now,
Right.
we are asking only for reservations today. So for a 1+ den, 100K, for a 2+ den, 150, 3 bedrooms, 200, and then 4 bedrooms, 250. That goes to a goes to an escrow account, Chicago Title. And this is the beautiful thing. This is what I would do if I were you with your clients. Try to lock a unit right now. Try to put it in the price we're offering today, and then think about it. You have until summer to think about it. Then there, you can decide go to contract in summer, and then you put 20% minus your reservation, right? And that's it for this year. Then next year, a groundbreaking that is Q1 2023, you have another 10%. And that's it for the year. And then you go to 2024, another 10% in September when we go to top of. So basically it's 40% in
40%. 40%
no, 50.
down payment in parts. And like you said, 10% to reserve to block the price, and then you can think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. Yes.
You can cancel without a reason, and basically that's the beautiful thing. I don't want you to cancel. I want you to fall in love with it, and that's what I'm trying to offer you here. Fall in love with the project, right?
Yes. Let me ask you a question, Carol. As far as the market goes right now, summarizing everything here, what do you recommend right now, based on the market? What it will be the right decision now? for
So
all
if I were
all the
you,
people.
62% of the condo sales are 3 bedrooms, right? My most popular size right now is 3 bedroom. I will recommend at least to go for a 2+den or a 3 bedroom if you're thinking about pipeline or future business, right? I
Right.
believe that there is a lack of large units in Miami, and we are offering that, even the 1+den,
Right.
because they're large units. But if you ask me a question like that, I will say go for a 3 bedroom. I think there is a very, very incredible size, or a 2+den. Even the one with the storage, I think it's an incredible floor plan. That's my recommendation. Go for a bigger unit. And again, let's think about this. If you're in a reservation and you don't know what to do, go for a larger unit. Then if you want to downsize, or we can do it
Right.
later, but it's better to go from bigger to smaller.
So your contract or your reservation contract is very flexible when
Yeah,
it's time to do any changes.
if you want to change,
Um,
you can. But remember, we go to different tiers in pricing, right? So we
okay.
have to be careful, and that's why I'm saying, if you want to go, if you feel you would like to go in a bigger unit, and but you just say, no, what should I do? Go for the bigger one, right? Then
Right.
you can downsize, and pricing will be less different than if you go from a smaller to
Got
a
it.
larger one.
Yes.
It's going to be a bigger difference. So I recommend, if you are not sure, go for larger.
Yeah. In this project, especially in this project, you this time right now that we have this booming that we have in the properties, uh, and it's gonna be ready. And you told me what year is gonna be ready?
So it's Q4 2025.
2025.
That's what
Okay.
we're projecting our closings.
Okay.
So
So in the fourth quarter,
yeah,
right?
fourth
Okay.
quarter.
Fourth quarter
The end at the
2025.
end at the end of the year. Something that I didn't
Okay.
mention, Charlie, that is very important. We are twice a year rental policy, meaning we are not a short-term rental building. But for example, Charlie, if someone asks you, Charlie, I would like to rent my unit for Art Basel. For Formula One is coming up, right?
Right.
You can do it, but you're using one of the 2 times of the year, right?
That's
So
really good. Yes.
yeah,
It is more organized. Everything is more, yes. I
yeah, we are not an
perfect.
Airbnb. We are not a short-term rental building, because we are
Yes.
private residences with hotel services. So
Right. Well, guys, this is, I would say this is the time to you make a decision, reuse your instinct, and go with your gut feelings. Because sometimes when you go with that, there's no concrete facts. There's no concrete evidence that it's going to be bad or good. Of course, it's going to be good. Land is always good to invest. Land, especially in this tower, and millionaires. And I read an article too. I like to read about all this. What we're living right now, so massive in real estate here in South Florida, is that millionaires don't look for too much. They go with the gut feelings when it's about real estates, and that's a good thing. And be very smart to make that decision, but also take the advantage right now that we have good prices. Because sometimes we have customers that they just think, hey, I'm gonna wait 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks, and guess what? They went up, and they're going up. By the time you guys are selling and selling every month, the price is gonna change. So
is
the
that true?
opportunity,
That's so true. Let me tell you, I've been selling about 5 weeks now, and the people who bought, the buyers that bought from me on the O1 line on the first week, they're already making money.
it's crazy. Imagine right now reserving one unit, and by even starting 2025, you can have even 50% value extra there. And I seen it before in another branded buildings, but this is special because
Yes.
there's no one like that. in South Florida. And Cipriani is here to stay in a residence tower. And I'm very excited to see everybody talking about this. Um,
Well, thank
well,
you. Thank you for the
thank you.
opportunity.
Thank you so much, Carol, to give me all that information. It's very well explained. And I hope I can see you soon so we can have some Bellinis.
Of course, that we're gonna have a good time. The Italians know how to do it. So besides bellinis, we can eat carpaccios and incredible pastas and
Amazing.
incredible things, and with white glove service. That's all that we want. We don't want headaches. We want to have fun.
Yes. Well,
So well,
guys, thank
until the
you.
next
And
time.
if you have any more any more information about this beautiful project, luxurious project, you guys can leave any comments here in this video. And I'm gonna put also that information of the tower, information of emails and website from this project, so we can have more information, or you want to have one-on-one with Carol and give more information about this, or reserve your unit. But thank you for being here, and again, hopefully see you soon.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Take care of yourself. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.